Hey guys, here, welcome to the GTA 5 Car v Car episode. Today we have the Bifta going against the Dune Buggy. I'm also working on Franklin's Buffalo going against normal Buffalo, as well as the Imponte Verona going against the Imponte Phoenix, as well as some motorbike episodes. So stay tuned for that. If you guys do enjoy this episode, make sure you guys slap that like button. Let's get right into it with the first test, located at the bottom right hand side of the corner of the map with the awesome off-road track with a lot of squiggly roads, perfect for these two tests for drifting and handling. Starting off with the Dune Buggy on this track. You know, this car isn't particularly great for drifting, wasn't really made for drifting, and it sticks firmly onto the ground. Therefore, you pretty much don't get any drifting at all unless you put in like 98% effort into that. But that will be a struggle. But comparing it to the Bifta is pretty much easy to drift with. It's very loose and pretty much spins about at high speeds, so be careful of that. You may get a bit uncomfortable at high speeds around sharp corner. So yeah, definitely for drifting, it deserves a point. But for handling, I say the Dune Buggy for handling, because it sticks firmly onto the ground, as we've already mentioned. Therefore, high speeds around sharp corners, definitely easy to maneuver with this car or this vehicle instead of the Bifta. The Bifta at high speeds most likely will lose control and spin off track, so it is pretty difficult in that sense. So the handling isn't particularly great when it's necessary to be that sharp corners. But you know, if you have good driving skill, whatnot, that could not be the case. But you know, just for general concept of handling, definitely the Dune Buggy deserves a point there. As you can see, perfect example here, spinning off whenever you don't want to, and that wouldn't happen to the Dune Buggy. But anyway, for the sort of shotgun test, durability test, we got the Bifta with 3 shots. At the same time, we got the Dune Buggy with 3 shots as well. So both of these with equal damage durability. So for the head-on collision damage, turns out that the because of the overall design with the Buggy, the Bifta took more damage, so the Buggy took a point there. So it's currently 3-2. Seems interesting. But for the best customization, of course, hands down, got to be for the Bifta, because literally the Buggy has no customization whatsoever. So, you know, the Bifta's got all sorts of customization options. You know, freaking hood changes and all sorts, spoilers, whatever. But obviously, as you can see for the Dune Buggy, nothing there. But for the fastest car, seemed like on the screen right now, the acceleration was better for the Dune Buggy, but that was not the case. As again, as I said many times, there's all sort of the lag within the lobby. So both these cars, you know, are fast as each other for acceleration. However, for top speed, definitely for the Bifta takes off, and pretty much the Dune Buggy cannot catch up. So top speed definitely for the Bifta against the Dune Buggy. As you can see here, the Bifta is just going off. It's just going off at another level. But yeah, that is that. But for the 4th gear acceleration test, turns out that the Dune Buggy, I think it took around, let's see how long it took. It took 8.25 seconds. Yep, 8.25 seconds. And for the Bifta, this is all from my point of view. So if you saw the top speed test, it wasn't a case of this, right, because the Bifta was slower, but in this case it was faster for acceleration. So obviously the lag was into play yet again for the top speed test. But 1.13 seconds for the Dune Buggy and 1.07 for the Bifta. So there you have it, folks. The Bifta pretty much takes the win at the end there with 10 points, and the Buggy for 7 out of 10. So pretty much that is the case for both of these comparisons. Let me know which one's your favorite. I'm sure a lot of you guys would choose the Bifta over the Dune Buggy. Some of you would choose the Dune Buggy for better handling and performance. It's not performance, but just handling off-road is much comfortable to drive with. If for those of you that had pretty good driving skills in this game, then obviously Bifta is up to you. Really fast and off-road as well. But yeah, other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure you guys leave a like if you did. I'll see you guys soon. Check you soon out. Good night, peace. Yeah. Oh, if you guys missed out on the previous episode, you guys can check out the Korean Sultan going against the Korean Futo. Click the annotation on the screen right now in that section, and it will take you straight to the episode to find out which car is better amongst the two.